America, the land of freedom, opportunity, and innovation. But the journey to becoming the world's leading superpower was long, complex, and shaped by key moments in history. Today, we're taking a quick look at the defining moments that made the United States what it is today. Our story begins in the early 1600s, when English settlers established the first permanent colony in Jamestown, Virginia, in 1607. Seeking new opportunities, many settlers ventured across the Atlantic to escape religious persecution and to find new land to call their own. The 13 colonies formed the foundation of what would become the United States of America. But life wasn't easy for these early colonists. Harsh winters, conflicts with Native American tribes, and food shortages tested their survival. However, the colonies continued to grow and thrive, setting the stage for a struggle that would change the course of history. By the mid-1700s, tensions between the American colonies and Great Britain were escalating. High taxes, lack of representation, and growing resentment towards British rule led to events like the Boston Tea Party in 1773, where American patriots dumped British tea into the harbor to protest oppressive taxes. On July 4, 1776, the colonies declared their independence. Led by figures like George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and Benjamin Franklin, they fought in the American Revolution against the might of the British Empire. Against all odds, the colonies triumphed, and the United States of America was born in 1783. With independence came the need for a stable government. The U.S. Constitution, drafted in 1787, created a new framework for governance, emphasizing democracy, checks and balances, and individual rights. The Bill of Rights soon followed, enshrining core freedoms like speech, religion, and assembly. By the 1800s, the young nation began expanding westward in search of new opportunities and land. Manifest destiny, the belief that America was destined to stretch from coast to coast, fueled this expansion. Along the way, pioneers faced challenges, but the country's borders continued to grow. However, not all was peaceful. The issue of slavery divided the nation. In 1861, tensions boiled over into the Civil War, a bloody conflict between the Northern Union states and the Southern Confederate states. After 4 years and more than 600,000 lives lost, the Union emerged victorious, and slavery was abolished with the 13th Amendment in 1865. As the country healed from the Civil War, it entered a new era of rapid industrialization. The late 19th and early 20th centuries saw the rise of factories, railroads, and new technologies. The U.S. transformed into an economic powerhouse, drawing immigrants from all over the world. The 20th century brought America to the global stage. In World War I, and again in World War II, the U.S. played a crucial role in defeating oppressive regimes and establishing itself as a leader in world affairs. After World War II, America emerged as one of the two superpowers in the Cold War against the Soviet Union. At home, the U.S. grappled with its own issues of equality and justice. The civil rights movement of the 1960s fought to end racial segregation and discrimination, leading to landmark achievements like the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and Voting Rights Act of 1965. At home, the U.S. grappled with its own issues of equality and justice. Leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. inspired the nation with their vision of equality. In 1969, America achieved the seemingly impossible, landing a man on the moon. The space race showcased American ingenuity and solidified its dominance in science and technology. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 marked the end of the Cold War, leaving the U.S. as the world's leading superpower. Today, America continues to play a major role on the global stage, from technological innovations to diplomacy. America's journey is far from over. Its history is a story of struggle, innovation, and resilience. From its humble beginnings to becoming a global leader, the United States of America remains a nation of endless possibilities. Thank you for watching this brief overview of American history. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell to stay updated with more historical